Hello, Virgo. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to look into your no contact love reading and see what you need to know about this connection right now. We'll explore the energy between you both, their feelings, their thoughts, and what may be coming next. So take what resonates, leave the rest, trust your intuition, and let's see what is going on for you. Okay, so you might be finding yourself, in this quiet phase right now. This could be like a silence that exists between you and another person. It might even be like your person is holding back from speaking to you immediately. They, seem to know that if they can't actually support their words with action, there's just like no point. I get a sense of someone being very strategic about the timing of their approach and when they plan to initiate a talk. It feels like, a lot needs to be discussed. I'm also sensing that someone is like operating in the background to create a shift. Change is a big theme. With the full moon, it seems your person, required a moment to sort things out, like putting a puzzle together. And it's about like reassessing a situation, or maybe something from the past is returning. This might be something that like should have been dealt with 2 or 3 years ago, but it's clear they are actively doing something that concerns you. They just aren't speaking about it though. It's like that idea, who you came to the party with is who you leave with. It feels like this person is being really quiet about their intentions and their next steps. The reason is like they're just in a space where they don't really trust anyone around them. This is also, an energy of them saying, I finally see what's true. There's a balance at play, maybe like a triangular dynamic. It could be like the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, or perhaps the mother, the father, the child. Some kind of three-part energy is definitely present. It's very as above, so below. I get the feeling though that this person now like recognizes who must be cut out and who belongs in their life. It could also be a situation where, you told them that words are meaningless without follow through. Love in reality is an action. It seems like with them, just as they're about to make a move, something, always stalls. And I sense that they're like finally starting to understand the reasons for those stalls. There's just, something distinctly different about you. The main thing that, like, might confuse them is how realistic you are. Even if you are, like, a deeply spiritual person, you remain very grounded. You might be, off on some cloud of enjoyment and, just having fun, but you simultaneously, like, maintain this very practical and resourceful nature. This person, sees you as practical and organized, but I get the feeling they, like, overlooked this aspect of you before. You're appearing as, the total package, but also as someone, incredibly realistic. This realization is, like, coming in, and it seems to be, for some reason, genuinely shocking to them. That's as if your person is, suddenly having an awakening about your true identity. I feel like there must have been, a block, I'm not sure why, but it just seems like they are, like, finally starting to grasp who you actually are. This is also coming in as a significant rebirth, right? And with this judgment energy, it is heavy Capricorn energy. So there is a lot of Saturn here. So, what was restricting you before is the fact that your person needed time to see the difference within inside of you versus somebody else or the different components. For example, people always say that you never really know who somebody is, right? Because when they're most comfortable. Do you see them when they're most comfortable, or do you see the version of themselves that they're projecting? More than likely, most people haven't seen your raw truth. Um, and I feel like with this person, that's something that they could have been waiting for because it's deeper than the superficial, which is what it's coming in as. It's coming in as like this person having a major awakening. They want to apologize. Alrighty then. See, over here, God's watching like, you know what you need to do. I gave you the time that you needed to get your stuff together, but now it's time for reconciliation. No more keeping your distance. No more using um, finances and money as an excuse. No more illusions and confusion with what keeps you stuck. Now is the time to really iron out whatever kinks and be strong right now to fight for what you want. I just feel overwhelmingly, for some reason with your person, there's some type of information that they're stumbling on where they feel they need to apologize to you. Like, this is somebody that could have just really found out. It's like God's over here looking at this person saying, "You don't see what a blessing this person is," Taurus, Libra energy. Look at God. God's looking directly at the Empress. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. The Empress embodies creation. The Empress embodies life. So if you're a masculine in this energy, you're in an energy where you're like, I have everything you need to make all of your dreams come true, but you have to give me the opportunity. You have to see that what I'm offering you, it's true and it's from my heart. It's not something that I'm trying to take from you. For those of you that are feminine watching this, when it comes to your masculine is having a significant awakening about who you are and about the fact that you could be somebody that doesn't talk about your accolades, that doesn't talk about how great you are, that doesn't need superficial relationships or blessings or anything like that. They're really looking at you as this empress, as somebody that was given to them by God that could be um, a connection here that is driven by God. And And it's something about them seeing you for who you are, for what you say, for what you see, but also about something running through your veins because this person really does love you. They could have even got advice from somebody that is either spiritual or religious and ask them, "Can you just look at this and see what I if I'm crazy? Can you just look at the collective really fast?" Because I do get that there is communication that's being talked about in regards to your relationship. Your ears may have been ringing. The reality is, this life is tough unless you have the loopholes. They're God's loopholes. They're little things that you can do to increase probabilities or chances of success in life in general, but it starts with the mindset. Because there was some type of communication your person received where they know that they owe you an apology because everything you said, it was honest and true. You could have, like, told this person things and they just thought you were, like, I don't know if they thought you were bluffing or that maybe you know what I mean? There was, like, a little extra, like, all seasoning put on it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's something about this person awakening to realize some type of significant conversation. This is a conversation that's coming in quickly. This is somebody that they could have talked to that could be at a distance. They could have even talked about, getting into a committed relationship with you because there's a lot of love here. But this is Venus in Cancer. This Venus in Cancer, it's this very unconditional love. This is somebody that was also explaining to whoever they were speaking to on the phone that being with you, it's like being with their best friend and that you make them happy and that you provide just a sense of harmony. Like, it's something about your energy where they feel good, they feel safe, they feel happy, even if it's for small increments. This is somebody that's also talking about who you are. They could be talking about your humor. They are talking about the way that you communicate is very different than other people, so it can be interpreted in different ways. That's why there's some type of secrecy here with whatever your person was communicating about you. I also get that there was some type of tough conversation. Why was this a tough conversation? Because there's a lot of hidden things. See the moon, the hermit, they're having some type of hidden conversation with other people before they make some type of significant move. You could not be speaking to this person or there could be some type of weird energy here. But I also feel like either you or this person are taking the time to have a higher perspective of the situation because this person is really soul searching on exactly what you need. I think that's also maybe a component you don't see. It's like they're doing recon. They're trying to figure out everything you are. There's something here about this person studying you, about this person watching you, about this person trying to figure out as much as they can because it's something about them trying to understand who you are. I don't know why, but it's like this person feels like they need to understand something. There's something here that needs to be understood before they reach out and before they communicate to you. They also could be reaching out to somebody that you know for some of you, asking questions about you. This is all hidden communication. Eight of Pentacles and Karma. I don't think you'd feel bad about it, to be honest. And then you have the Emperor out here, your person. So now you have the Emperor and the Empress. So there's your divine. See, this Emperor needs to apologize. Aries, Scorpio. You have Virgo, Gemini, Virgo here. Lots of Virgo energy. It's a lot of very fixed energy right now. So you're dealing with somebody that's relatively stubborn, or this is a situation that you really had to work hard on for a period of time. But I am saying this with all this Virgo energy, this Gemini energy, this mutable energy. It's something is changing. Because how you would feel about the hidden communication is I'm glad that you're finally paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. This is your karma. It's like this person finally had to see the bigger perspective. For some of you, this bigger perspective is the fact that you just wanted the best for this person. You didn't want to take from them, you just wanted to add to them. You were innocent. But I also feel like, too, with this Fool energy here, if you take a look at this Fool, you don't know who's in there. I just feel like this person, you're not like other people that they met. And again, everybody has their own person. But I feel like with this person, I feel like you were hidden for who you really were. There's something here where because you're a very free spirit and you have faith in the journey, it's like you already knew where you were going. I do think that it confused this person because this person is very rigid. They're about authority, they're about structure, they're about masculinity and ruling and being in leadership, having control, having power, very focused on their finances, very focused on the root, right? Where you're very focused on the complete opposite. You're focused on the crown, the connection to God, the connection to your spirituality. So you and this person are complete opposites. But what this person is realizing is that you always had like a very innocent heart with where you were going, but I also feel like your person feels very stupid about not saying something. Why is the communication hidden again? Because your person's going back and forth. There's something here that they're trying to make a decision on, and this is Jupiter and Capricorn. So this person feels like this is either I have to make the right decision, because if I make the right decision, there's going to be a positive outcome at the end. However, if I make the wrong outcome, something could fall apart. I also feel like too, you and your person could be very different. You guys could be like the yin yang, right? Yin yang twins. Okay. One very light, one very dark, one very spiritual, one very material, one very religious, where the other, do you see what I'm saying? There's something between the two of where it's different. And that's why this person was always not exactly sure how to phrase it. Maybe this is something that's not acceptable in their culture, or maybe this is something that is past life issues. But they needed to make a decision and they're going back and forth. What are they going back and forth about? They're waiting on something. Eighth house. What's burning or what's changing, what's transforming? This is Scorpio energy. Yeah, even though I walk through the darkest valley, I feel there's some major ending happening. Either your person is preparing for this or things with you and them. Maybe that there was a break, possibly. Because I feel like all of you are at different stages, but it's still the same concept in the sense of for some of you, your person is getting rid of one of their options and they're hiding the fact that they're getting ready to take this leap of faith. This leap of faith is outside of what they typically do, it's outside of their normal structure. You feel like it's karma for this person because you were always very honest with them. You always felt like you had moral responsibility, that there's a level of divine justice about equal give and take here. This is somebody, like I said, for some of you, they're trying to figure out whether or not they can give you exactly what you deserve. For others of you, they're making a decision to take this leap of faith um towards you. You know what it is? It's like this person is going from like everything worldly to all of a sudden having balance between the two. See, the thing about you and this person coming together is the fact that it's the connection between the divine and also the roots. So the head and the roots. The head being the crown, your crown chakra, Right. This is your thoughts. Like, for example, my crown chakra is tingling right now. Your direct connection to spirituality, your direct connection to God. Where this person or whoever you guys hit flip, they're very connected to the physical, to the roots, to the ground, to money, to certain things like that, right? This is getting ready to change, though. It's a lot of Jupiter energy. So, this is a lot of expansion that's been restricted in the past restrictions. 23rd can be significant, the 29th can be significant, the 28th or the 8th could be significant. 88 is also coming in here. You can be a life path 8, you could be born on the 8th, you could be born on the 26th, you can be born on the 17th, be born on the 20th or the 2nd or the 11th. There's something here coming in, I'm telling you, or the 29th. There's judgment because what's happening here is everything is changing and things are beginning to morph. They're beginning to alchemize. They're beginning to come together because, see, you have the idea or you have the purpose. And it's something about you and this person sharing something together, coming together as one. The one that's innocent and the one that has the tools to create something about creating something with you. Hopefully, this makes sense. This is also complete vindication for who you are. There also may be something online, or if you're thinking about getting your passport, you should now because you may be traveling or there may be travel coming up. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces energy. It's really interesting everything that's kind of coming in. It's like I feel like you both are working on something and now it's going to come together as one. And it's complete vindication, and it's also like a level up or significant success because of this discernment. It's like somebody's seeing something for what it is. Could be this person's friends that they're talking to or somebody that this person is reaching out to. It's something about the discernment of you. What's being discerned? What do we need to understand here? What's being judged? Yeah, what's not being seen? It's change, it's illumination. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I feel like with your person, there's certain components that they didn't understand and now they do. You may be somebody that's very stable. You may be somebody that lives a life of luxury. If you don't, that's okay, but you're financially independent, you're attractive. They feel like you get a lot of attention, but they're also beginning to see now too that you really do love them and that this is also something that they've been hiding from you. Do you see how the Hierophant eyes are shut? It's like this person didn't want to open up and acknowledge how much they really care about you. But it's something you've said to them that's really helped illuminate. It's helped bring them into a more clear energy is what they're saying. If we put all of the pieces back together, it could never be the same. Yeah, it's like this person. This person feels like there's a lot of time that they missed. For some of you, they're really scared to communicate or they were scared to communicate. I feel like this is a past energy. It could be a current energy that's getting ready to change. But I feel like this energy, when I'm looking at it, it's not the same. It's not heavy. It's like an energy that's dissipating or moving past. I'm too scared to reach out due to how things ended. I would be forced to admit the truth to you as well. So that's where this person knows that they owe you an apology. That's where this person feels like they need to vindicate you, that they need to come forward, that they need to be honest about something that's happened. They're also worried about you not thinking about them the way that they think about you. They feel like they really do want to go back in time. If they could go back in time, they would because they're worried about something being too late. I fear losing you all the time, almost on a daily basis. I know you're moving on without me. Do you see what I'm saying? So, one, you have this person that's sitting here watching you. Okay, they're spying on you, they're watching you. They could even have somebody else watching you, and all they're doing is they're sitting there longing to be with you. They want to be next to you. They're depressed and struggling because, again, there's a lot of fear here, which is why they're watching you. They're watching you because they want to talk to you, but then they're scared to say something. Your person is very depressed because they messed up, and it's a lot of time that's going on. And the more time that progresses, the scarier your person gets because they know that they're wasting time, when in reality, they're longing to see you. When in reality, this person really does want you to confirm or to validate or to not deny what the two of you have between you because it's real. What you don't realize is that this person always felt like you were too good for them. And I feel like I'll never be able to give you what you want. That's what I said. With this person, it's almost like you could have just asked for something simple, bread and water, butter preferably if you can. If I have a choice of butter, I'd like salted, right? Like you could be for those of you guys that are on keto, I don't know, maybe carrot sticks and ranch, I don't know. I just not you're not asking for a lot, but it's like the way that this person views you, it's like they put you on a pedestal where they feel like they're never going to be good enough for you. When you're over there like, "Hi, I didn't ask to be on this pedestal. Hi, I just wanna come down here and be normal." Um, and I feel like that's true. I also think with mistakes, we both made mistakes. You aren't aware of all the ones that I made, but I'm privy to some of yours. So for some of you, it's like, this person is saying, "Hey, I'm not the only person that's made mistakes here." You could be over there like, "Oh, no, yes, you are." No. How we handle things, how we approach things, everybody could do things different or do things better. And I think that with this person, they're really in this time zone where they're going through their life and there's a lot of guilt and shame here. And I feel like your person is having a lot of epiphanies about trying to figure out exactly what your connection is. The saddest thing is I never told you how I feel about you. Like, this is somebody that has really bottled up their emotions, and it's because they're scared of being vulnerable. This is also somebody that wants to reach out. It's like they want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you. They just feel like they need to see you. But at the same point in time, they're also worried about whether or not you trust them or you don't. See, I know deep down that our connection is and how much I feel for you. They may have this deep knowing, but they could be stuck in some type of either third party situation. And that's something that could have needed to be accepted here. They've been waiting for you to reach out because they're worried about you moving on and they keep thinking about the past. It's like this person feels sorry one of you left this person or just had to give them the cold shoulder. It's sad because for some of you, I feel like you were really, really close to where you needed to go. And it's like both of you at the same time either pulled back or did something wonky because you guys are going in the same direction. Yeah, this person also feels like because they ignored the signs and the synchronicities, it's caused like a significant stalemate. This is somebody that can't let you go. For some of you, there's some look on your face that haunts them. Like they're very haunted either about a last conversation or they're haunted about the last time that they saw you. Like there's some energy here where your person is bugging out about something. What do we need to understand? Well, this person is like really worried about you moving on from them. They're feeling that Cancer energy, moon energy. It's like they see you as, really magical. It's kind of interesting, actually. But at the same time, they also see you as someone who's like super unpredictable. They think you're going to go one way and then you just do the complete opposite. And here's the thing, they're like telepathically sending you messages, you know? It's like they're trying to reach your third eye, telling you they want reconciliation. They want to get back together, have everything with you. They want to reignite what you had, get that second chance at love. For some of you, they even want kids, like they want the whole package with you. But at the same time, it's like they're keeping their distance. 6 and 9 might be important here. Maybe you were born in 1969, 1963, 67, or 97. The numbers 3, 6, and 9 could be significant too. It's like the Fibonacci sequence, or even that Get Low song, 369, Damn She's Fine, Right On. Honestly, though, I think this person is seeing something they really needed to see right now. There's an ending happening, but it's like they're finally starting to understand what's really going on. So, what's the elephant in the room that needs to be talked about here? What's the thing that really needs to be discussed between you and this person? Well, it's like they slipped away in lustful desires, you know? There's this whole thing about love and lust. It's like, don't let your desire destroy you. Overcome the spirit of lust. And honestly, they thought they had you, but no, they never really had you. To them, you'll always be the one that got away. And, with all this beauty and grace, it feels like for some of you, this was really a connection that was, like, all about physical attraction, very lustful. Or maybe they made it seem that way, but in reality, you're the one that got away. So, what's the energy around your person right now? From the outside, what's going on with them? Honestly, there's a lot of change. This kind of feels like the calm before the storm, or like right before there's an earthquake. You know how the air just feels really thick? That's kind of the vibe here. There could also be some significant spell work going on behind the scenes because that's kind of what temperance energy is about. But like it feels like there's some balance coming in. That's the energy around them right now. So, what do you need to know about this person's day today? What's going on with them? The 7 of Pentacles, your person's been waiting for you. Like, for some of you, it's been a really long time, like 7 plus years long. But yeah, they've been waiting. There's also something about a significant long term investment that they've been dealing with. They could be getting frustrated because things aren't moving fast enough. But yeah, there's definitely something they've invested in. And I feel like they've also made some serious investments in your relationship, stuff you might not even know about. So, what's the current block in this connection with this person? The moon. It's like hidden emotions, hidden secrets, maybe even some mommy issues. It could also be that your person is more enlightened than you realize. Like they might even have a group or something they're part of that you don't know about. There's a lot of unconscious stuff going on with them that you don't know about. And I feel like they're scared of some kind of knowledge, like they're scared that you'll find something out, or maybe they're scared of discovering something about you. There's something hidden here, maybe childhood drama or like fears that are affecting them. They might even be having nightmares or trouble sleeping right now, you know? I think with this temperance energy, though, your person is kind of laying low until things settle down. They're upset, but this is something they've been waiting for, and it's coming in more as a pause than anything. So, what is this person fixated on? What's on their mind when it comes to you? Change. Honestly, you're like unpredictable right now for some reason. They're also hiding that they're scared and upset. They're worried about an ending or about you walking away or seeing things differently. Like they're really worried about this. What's their heart telling them about you? Well, their heart is saying that you've been through a lot. The high priestess, they know that. Honestly, I feel like both of you are going through your own stuff right now. They can tell, even if you haven't said it, that you're tired or drained or like you're just over the back and forth drama. They feel like deep down they've been keeping you hidden, but they know they love you. So, what action are they planning on taking? What's coming next? They're going to send you a message. Expect some communication to come through. It might just be a random message, or honestly, it might be something that kind of annoys you. Like someone just pops up after not talking to you for a while, and you're like, really? Now you want to talk? Like, come on. But there's also something about this full moon, it's a release. So, how does this full moon affect you and your person? What's the significance of it? That's like something's gonna be let go that's been painful, especially with communication. The full moon is about details, about clarity. Virgo's a mercurial sign, so it's all about the details. There's something about the details that's gonna come to light and it's important. All right, guys, that's all I have for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.